Alright, so today me and Susie have come down to what's known as the Village of Bones. So that's one of the houses there behind us. And there's Susie behind me.
Hi.
But the house. So we've come down here to have a look at them. I've been here a long time ago and they used to have furniture and stuff in them, but we've just had a little peek now and there's nothing in there now, they're all broken. All the ceilings upstairs are all ruined, you can't go upstairs really. So what we plan on doing is I'll give you a quick tour of that, because it is a quick tour, it's literally 2 rooms. I'll try and poke this up through the holes in the ceiling to show the rooms upstairs. But we're going to leave a couple of cameras in here and then we'll go and have a mooch, because there is another house that we can see in the distance. We've seen it with the drone. Again, I think I've been there before, but I think that was worse than this one anyway. So yeah, we'll go and have a look at it anyway. Yeah. It's daytime, but at the end of the day, if it is what it is, if we get something, we get something. Yeah, the drone footage was nearly a disaster because I flew into that tree. I'll show you. That was quite scary. But I managed to come back out through it. I hadn't looked behind me. Should have done. Night vision. So yeah, we're stood now in one of the rooms, whether it was
One of 2 rooms.
one of 2 rooms. So all that's really in here, fireplace over there, looked like it had a cooker, maybe this was a kitchen.
Yep.
That's the stairs. They're not really goable. I can put you through the wall there and show you up the stairs. But you see from the other room, and this room to be fair, how many holes are in the ceiling. So that's one of them. I don't think I'm tall enough to put you up there. And the hole's not big enough. Try the next one. Whoa, don't die. Yeah, so this is the other one.
This is 2 of 2 rooms.
2 of 2. But this room, I remember when I first came here, this room, it may have had shelving. There was a high, like a wing-back chair in here. There was a table. There was a skull, a sheep skull or ram skull, whatever it was, on that fireplace. There was stuff that was just bits and bobs around, but now it's all just been broken. We, on the way down, we bumped into the person who owns the land. And she was saying that kids have been down here recently trying to set it on fire, so it's just what they do, isn't it?
It's a shame, really.
Yeah. That's the fireplace that was up against there. Or that might be from the other room because it looks a bit bigger. That might be from in that room.
Maybe.
But yeah, that's another hole in the ceiling there. Again, I'll try and poke you up.
Maybe those.
I could do a being taller for that. But yeah, so they're pretty broken really. But we'll leave a camera in here anyway. And we'll just see what it does while we mooch onto the other house.
Can we show them the beam in here?
The beam, I'll show you. The reason why we haven't, well, the other reason we haven't been up the stairs. So the main beam. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, yes, you! That is, you're tripping me up.
Whoopsie!
She just stood on a piece of wood. I knew it wasn't there before. She stood on the one end and lifted it up, so I tripped on it. Be searching for me in this house. But yeah, the main beam across there is held up by that. And that doesn't look very safe either.
Nope.
So, I don't think we'll be going upstairs.
Danger, danger.
Yeah. So I reckon I'll leave a camera in that other room. Wasp. And then we'll go for a mooch. Right, yeah, so we've left that camera in there now. I think it's the most distance away from the sheep as well, so hopefully we won't just get sheep noises constantly. I'm not even sure we can get through this way to get to that other one, but we'll give it a try.
No, now look, you absolutely can't.
No, now look, there'll be a massive bit of woods that we haven't seen in between it. Oh, sorry. Didn't know I was still hooked on it. All this seems fairly unfamiliar to me, it's weird.
Really?
Yeah, I thought we just went straight over and down a field and we were at it sort of thing. Oh, you can see through that one.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. The other house is over there. There's water down there and there's a tree there. I'll watch you go. That's not the way, mate.
It's not, is it? I mean, it looks like there's a pathway up there, so I wonder if you've got to go round. I mean, this is quite trodden. I wonder if people have gone down and used that bottom one. Jumped over there.
Possible. If I went down that path there, I'd go, my head would hit about there, my feet would hit about there, and I'd be in over there.
I think I could do it, but there needs to be both of us really. There's no point doing it that way.
You take my camera, mate.
I think it's doable, but let's find the proper way, I suppose.
Susie's joined the circus. No chance of my falling in another stream. It's just got to be a way across.
It's quite shallow there. It's a little hop, skip and jump.
What do you mean?
Go down here. Do a little jump.
A little jump? That's not the way.
Okay. We'll keep going. I'm giving you ideas here.
I know you give me ideas. You're just trying to see me get in the fucking stream.
It would be comical.
I know. For you.
Boring.
Yeah.
What's that?
So Susie was trying to get me to jump in the stream. There's a bridge. I bet she knew there was a bridge. She'd have gone the bridge way while I was still flailing about in the stream. This is a mission. Whose idea was this?
Whose idea was this?
Yours.
I don't think so.
So close. Go out in there. Looks Looks like an oven. Looks like an oven in there.
Oh yeah. Bloody hell. That's cool.
Oh, I'm still on something here. Oh, it sounded hollow. I was like, am I still on a cellar?
Oh. Could have been. Look like nettles.
Oh. That's all nettles and brambles. And uphill. These are nettles that I'm wading in here. So these are the nettles that I'm wading in. They're above waist height here. Whoa. Okay. So this is the other house. It is in worse condition than the other one. What was that? So pretty sure this one was the mill house. Oh, that's nails. I'm stung everywhere. Yeah, we're pretty sure this one's the mill house. And then the other one was a cottage. But
I think that was. Who knows what she said?
yeah, this one seems slightly bigger, but there's also more ruin than the other one. And there's a lot more nettles. I don't think people make the trip across the water.
No, I don't think so.
Do you think we shouldn't have?
And in all the nettles.
Yeah.
Like, we've waded through nettles.
Regretting the choices.
Gone.
Yeah. I can feel where I've been.
I've only been caught on one finger so far.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I stood on something over there and it felt hollow underneath. I thought I was going into some kind of mill cellar for a second. Yeah. I don't know, I don't feel much creepy about them though.
No. I think though it's because they are so very much like they're very open, they're very desolate.
Yeah, ruined.
Yeah. It just kind of feels more like, oh, these are cool ruins.
Yeah. I half remembered the other one being more sort of sealed up where you could close the doors and whatever else, but yeah, since then it's been so smashed up that, and just natural decay really.
If anything, they're just quite nice to look at.
Yeah, they're cool little houses, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the actual structure of the main outside of the house is solid like the other one.
Yeah.
But it's just the roof and the floors.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can mooch around that way a little bit, look in the other room.
Yep.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
I'll tread down some nettles. Oh.
That was just like a series of unfortunate events.
It's an old board.
Oh, it is.
So they've had a board on the window, somebody's ripped it off. That's all barbed wire in the back. They barbed wired the door up.
Have they?
Yeah, see if I can zoom in.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yeah. Yeah, the one was saying when we came in they've had a lot of problem with kids coming up here and smashing it up and breaking stuff. And they boarded it up and they ripped the boards off.
Yeah.
They go in, they smash it up, they set it on fire. So
Quite nice though. I mean, there was one look at us and she was like, "You're not here to cause any damage."
yeah, I didn't even have to tell her what we were here for.
No.
She was just like, "You're not here to cause any trouble."
Yeah, you're fine.
I was like, "Yeah, I just got a bag of firelighters and a big bag of petrol. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me." Chimney's still good.
Chimney's bloody perfect.
Well, we've been to it now anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
We found a
Can't
way
really do
here.
too much with them, but
No, we can't really do too much with them. There's no way to isolate any sounds.
no.
I'm assuming this is why I don't really like doing outside ones like churchyards and stuff like that now, because I like to isolate the sounds inside the rooms, shut the doors, try and make it as quiet and as, like, almost not clinical, but like, yeah, as clinical as possible.
You can't really do that when you've got, it's literally in a field of sheep.
Yeah. Sheep are our downfall all the time, but
Yeah, this is major.
yeah, there's sheep everywhere.
Usually they're separated, but we are with them now.
We are at one with the sheep
We
today.
are one with the sheep, yeah. There's just nothing to isolate any sound. There's no windows, there's no doors. And this one as well is quite elevated. You're going to hear stuff from even over there.
Yeah.
Because it's quite high up.
Well, we thought we heard something with tyres or a car at least, but I think it was probably actually on the road, but it's just travelling across, so...
Yeah, sound really travels here.
Yeah. At least where we've left the cameras, or the camera in that other one, it's quite secluded down in the valley bit.
Yeah.
There's no real sheep around there. I'll get back now and the sheep's got my GoPro in its mouth.
Yeah, it's chewing on it right now.
Yeah.
Probably.
So yeah, we can have a look through that anyway. You never know. I left a REM pod in there. You never know. Which way do you reckon's best to go now? Are you going to go back over the tree to the other side? I can get a good shot of it from
tempting.
here. I could put the drone up from here and get a really good shot of you falling off the tree. I mean, going across there.
Alright, maybe we'll use the bridge then.
Alright then.
I'll be sensible.
Do you reckon we should go back up, put a camera in there? Your face.
You're funny.
She's going to push me in the street. There was a little second there where you were like, what? That was a trek. I'm knackered. Wild Susie appears. We came here for ghosts, we got dinosaurs. Right.
Jurassic Park.
Right. Let's go and have a look, see if somebody's had my camera.
It's, like I said, they're cool buildings and it's a cool place, but there's not much we can do for what we do.
No. There's way too much pollution, even just in general with the sheep.
Yeah.
The outside in general. The roof's all broke, birds upstairs, rats.
All the rats. Like it's one of those cool kind of urban exploring things.
Yeah, it's more of an explore thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think this is an investigation place.
Nah. I think when the ceilings were good and you could maybe go upstairs, the doors were shut, that sort of thing. But anything we get now is just going to be put down to...
Outside noise.
Yeah.
We are surrounded by wildlife.
Yeah. We'll just try it while we're here. Is anybody here with us, residing in this house? Wants to come and make contact with us while we're here? Can you do anything for us? Make any noises for us? Show us you're here? Any kind of proof of your presence will do. If anything, you got quieter. It's a little box by the door over there. If you go near that for us, that'll show us that you're here, and then we'll stay and have a conversation if we can. Is there anyone at all still here? We believe in the paranormal, we believe in spirit, we're just trying to find proof of it. Can you help us if you're here? Throw something if you don't want us here. Plenty of objects on the ground, plenty of stuff upstairs. Throw something, chase us away. Come and show us you're still here if that's where you are. Please come and talk to us. There's another camera here behind me. If you speak into that, even quietly, and I'll hear it later. Tell us your name, if you're here.
You mean you no harm, and we're not here to damage anything? We just want to speak to you, if we can.
I'm hearing like a weird from upstairs, but I think it's like a bird or something, I don't know. It's only lightly.
Yeah.
It's been like a couple of little times, but as they, everything's debunkable in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it?
There was a bird in here earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So.
I don't know what her name was, but there was a bird.
Yeah, there was a bird. She's alright, to be fair.
She's the owner, she's alright. That's a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wings.
Yeah.
Still caught me out for a second though. Okay, we're going to leave your house now. Is that what you want us to do?
Where's my bag? Your face went so serious then.
My face did go serious then, 'cause I was like, that's the first noise I've had that I'm not sure what it is.
No, it's my bag.
Is that the kaplunk you're carrying around in your bag?
Yeah. It's my sheep whistle.
Yeah. Susie always comes out in investigations with a bag of marbles.
You never know.
Just imagine when it's quiet. Anyone want to play Hungry Hippos? I brought it with me.
It's a really good game, guys.
Yeah, I'm just... To be honest with you, I'm not really getting anything from here.
No.
Might because we're here in the day. I'm sure other people have been here and caught things, but again, it can happen so infrequently that...
Yeah.
Might not be the day, but I normally feel like when I go into places I get, I'm not saying I'm anything, but I get a feeling when I go into a place sometimes that something's going to happen in here. I don't get that in here.
Yeah, there's nothing. It's just more of a place to go. That's quite cool to look at.
Yeah, it's a cool place just for where it is, and the fact that it's completely off the road, it's like hidden away.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, this kind of place would be perfect for an investigation.
Yeah.
Like it really would be. Like we've found kind of, apart from the sheep, but I mean when it goes darker they usually go quiet anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just so out of the way that it's perfect.
Yeah. If this had windows.
Yeah.
And a floor.
Yeah, if this place wasn't so derelict and it wasn't so run down, it would be ideal.
Yeah, it'd be ideal to try a few things in and just see what we get.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. It just doesn't feel like there's much going on here. Might be that I always get a feeling like when these places have been smashed up by kids and like been demolished by kids, that we don't really get much in those sorts of places.
It feels like when something like that happens, if there was anything there, it wouldn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
That would maybe a sign of somewhere
look,
else.
this ain't my place anymore.
Yeah, when there's just so much, not even just overall, like it becoming derelict and it running down just naturally. It's when there's human damage.
Yeah.
There's something about it where it almost ruins like just what it is.
Yeah, natural decay is different to what this is.
Exactly. Like naturally, I don't think this place would be too bad.
Mm.
But like even the beams that we can see through the wall, like they're black from the fire.
Yeah, from them trying to set it on fire.
Yeah.
I think it's only because it's so damp.
Yeah.
That it hasn't gone up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's kind of us done here down here, to be fair.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's us. Well, I'll go through that camera anyway, you never know, we might have caught something interesting.
Yep.
I've caught things like that before, but again, anything that I find on there could be easily debunkable by animals and nature, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming around these houses with us. It might be a trip down here again in the dark.
Yeah, it might
At some
be.
point, if we're short of somewhere to go,
Yeah.
might try it again in the dark just to give it a fair shout and try it again.
Yeah.
But
maybe try and set up an Estes at some point, see if that does anything.
yeah, it's a cool enough place that I'd like to get something out of here if there is something, but part of me feels like I'd be wasting my time coming back. Because, but yeah,
it's a cool place though.
Alright, well if you like the video, if you'd like to like and subscribe, really help us out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, it really does help us. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Farewell.
Bye bye.
Bye.